What is going on, you guys? Welcome back to the channel. For today's video, we're just going to do a quick run through of all of the ranked classes that you guys are going to need to know. We're going to throw some meta weapons in here, some off meta stuff that you can mess around with and experiment, and just go through a couple of variations of the guns just to give you guys as many options as possible to let you know how things are going right now in the current landscape of getting hacked on in Black Ops 6 Ranked. But before we do that, I did want to give a quick shout out to the sponsor for today's video. It is going to be Underdog. This is something that we're going to be doing for, I believe, the next couple of months. If you guys don't watch the live streams, if you are YouTube exclusive over here, we've been doing a lot of stuff with them on things like fantasy football. When the CDL rolls around, we're going to do some integrations with them as well. So I'm just giving you guys a heads up for the next couple of months. There's going to be 2 videos a month that have a Underdog ad in them. So if you guys would like to help me out, there you go. Underdog is the place to play if you're a fan looking to cash in on your favorite players' performances. Available in over 30 states, including California, Texas, and Georgia. All you have to do is pick 2 or more players, higher or lower on their given stats, and you can win some serious money. And with Thanksgiving rapidly approaching, Underdog is doing their Feast Week promo with discount tokens, profit boosts, and a bunch of other things. So make sure you guys check it out between the 27th and the 30th of November. Use promo code Octane when you download the app or go online, and you can win up to $1,000 in bonus cash, and you also get a free pick. And for this week's picks, as you guys know, I am unfortunately a Dallas fan, so we got to go with CeeDee Lamb and Jaden Daniels, fully expecting to lose the game, but I mean, CeeDee Lamb's our only wide receiver. I think Jaden Daniels should bounce back from the rib injury, so expecting to lose by 40 seems like a pretty easy pick to me. So download the app today and turn every bucket into a W with Underdog. So just to start it off, we're going to do the meta weapons first. It's going to be the Amez and the Jackal. The thing about the categories themselves within Ranked is that when you use a set of attachments on one gun within a category, you're basically just going to copy and paste the same class for every AR or every sub. So for the Krig, I would use the Krig attachments on the Amez attachments on the GPR, etc., etc. So I would recommend finding a build that you like that could be universal to the category as opposed to changing things gun by gun. I think that makes things way easier. So first and foremost, I'm gonna give you guys 2 different Amez options. One is without an underbarrel and one is with. I think that the changes are kind of minuscule. I think you could use either and be fine. I have been using both and I think they feel pretty close. So this is the class you guys are seeing right now. You can change this, take off recoil springs and put on either Ranger or vertical. I think both are completely fine. There is a couple of different options here. Personal preference, just how you think the gun or recoil handles and things like that is where you can go. I don't think any of them are better or worse than the other. I genuinely think it's just like how you handle the recoil or how you feel the mobility of the attachments feels is what you should use. I don't think any of them are better or worse. So this is what your Amez is going to look like with and without the underbarrel. And then for the Jackal, it is going to be compensated long barrel, Ranger, Ergo, and balanced. I think the thing that you guys are going to see with this class right away is we're using long barrel instead of reinforced. I think people have pretty much switched to the long barrel just because in Call of Duty in 2024, people want to be able to shoot subs across the map, and obviously adding damage range is a good thing. So that's the same Jackal class that you guys are used to, but that's the one change so far. And that's the meta weapons, if you will. Here's the rest of the class if you guys would like it. There is one caveat I'm going to put in this video as well. I don't ever use Gunfighter, literally ever. I think that the perks are too good in this game. And I think that when you add a couple of attachments with Gunfighter, I don't view the trade-off of losing a perk as worth it because the gun usually doesn't feel that different. Not different enough for me to lose a perk for it anyway. So if you guys would like to use Gunfighter, I would recommend either throwing on bullet velocity for overpressured as well as balance stock if you would like to do that. And then you can obviously use your underbarrel as well. I don't think that's completely necessary. I don't think it changes the gun enough to warrant losing a perk for. So I'm never going to use Gunfighter. You guys can if you would like, if you think it feels better. I just am not really one to do it. So those are the 2 main meta sub and ARs. Now for some different stuff. A lot of you guys know everything is not banned in ranked play right now. There's no GAs. There's no strict weapon category restrictions other than the AS Val for ARs. So you have complete autonomy to use all of these guns if you would like them. The Krig is unbelievable, if I'm being honest with you. It's probably the best gun in the game. I'm sure all of you guys watching this have been killed by the Krig many a time. So the same thing that I mentioned for the AMES is what you're going to do here as well. If you like the no underbarrel on the AMES, feel free to just do the exact same thing on the Krig. If you like the underbarrel, then leave it on. I think both are fine. Again, just find the group of attachments that you like, and it generally generally makes every gun feel identical. I don't think it's anything different. The Krig is a 4-bullet kill though at pretty much an absurd range. Just to hop into the range for you guys, it's very, very good. I think you have to get back to there before it stops becoming 4-bullet kill. So it's absolutely nuts. The AMES is a minimum 5-bullet, so you guys will notice that in a lot of your gunfights if you're trying to use the AMES. Compared to the Krig, you're going to get 4-bullet. It's going to take an extra shot. So if you don't care about GAs and you just want to use what is best, the Krig is definitely the way to go. Attachments, again, if you guys would like them. Another sniper class, no attachments, no explanation required. All the attachments are banned. And then on to some more fun stuff, some more off meta, if you will. I think the KSV is actually a ton of fun to use. I think the Jackal probably beats it at medium and long range, but the KSV is absolutely nuts up close. It is very, very good. High rate of fire. It feels like a shotgun at times, especially on low ping. So I would give this class a shout if you guys would like. If you get bored easily like I do, I don't enjoy using the same guns all day. So I usually tend to switch things around. The KSV is a ton of fun. Here's my class for it. It's the same thing as the Jackal. As you guys can see, within the category, you tend to keep the same attachments, like I said before. So try this one out. Let me know what you guys think. I think it's really, really good. Again, I think the Jackal is probably better at mid-long range, but close range, you can get some kills with this thing that you're like, holy shit. I think the rest of the guns are pretty straightforward. GPR, again, the exact same thing. I haven't changed this yet. So you're going to run Compensator, you're going to put on Reinforced, and then Ranger Ergo. If you don't like an underbarrel, put on Recoil Spring, same thing. The GPR feels a little worse, I think, than the other ARs. I don't think that I would go for it. The mobility feels nice. How you move around is pretty good compared to the others, but it doesn't really pack a punch as hard as the Krig or the AMES does. So I think that if you're using the GPR in a lobby full of Krigs, you're probably going to get farmed a little bit. So I would stay away from it. If you like it, use it. I mean, it's not that big a deal, but if you're really just trying to min-max and that's all you care about, the Krig and the model are going to be the way to go. The model, again, exact same thing as you guys saw before. The model and the Krig are 1A and 1B. Both of them have really good 4-bullet ranges. If you're using the AMES and you're running into these, it's going to hurt, as you guys can see. Those are what I would recommend for ARs, subs, Jackal, KSV. You can use like the PP2000. I don't think it's really worth it. I think anything besides the Jackal, maybe the SOG as well. I mean, the SOG it's good, not great. I really wouldn't use it in most situations, if at all, if I'm being honest with you. Like the situations that I would use the SOG in, I would use the KSV. Or even the Compact. Apparently the Compact is very good, pretty high rate of fire. So if you guys want to experiment with that, I can throw you all a class. So if you guys are interested in a compact class, you can use this. Exact same thing as the other subs, believe it or not. Super high rate of fire. I mean, it thing's basically a Scorpion. So maybe on like Rewind P5, you know, the Gen Sil is something you could get away with a compact on. But that's pretty much the gist of the weapons. Again, my #1 piece of advice from this video is genuinely just find a group of attachments that you guys think feels really good for you personally. Again, there's a lot of choices here with the underbarrel. You can use recoil springs, the different sights. You can use the AccuFlex instead. I don't like that one. I prefer the Kepler, but gunfighter, no gunfighter, whatever, and then kind of just copy and paste that within the category, and you should be good to go as a general rule of thumb. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If there's anything that you think I missed or anything that you guys want to see ranked play related, be sure to leave a comment. I'm going to try to do more in-depth stuff with ranked play this year, a lot more like analytical stuff, maybe some more like how-tos, just try to help you guys out as much as possible. I will say though, right now, ranked is in a bad spot. I've put, maybe when you guys are watching this, probably 12 to 15 hours of ranked in so far, and I would probably say that I've played a hacker over half the games. It's in a bad spot right now. So I think if it doesn't get better going forward, I think my idea for doing a lot of ranked content might unfortunately have to be scrapped. But assuming they address it in some capacity, I think that at least my original plan for the YouTube was to do a lot of stuff involving that. If not, then we're going to have to figure it out. So I appreciate you guys for watching. I hope the classes help out, and good luck. Good luck dodging the hackers.